Get ready, for we are about to take a look at Agri-Culture, the Martin County way.
Hi, this is Leah Hartung.
And I am Dustyn Hartung, and we're the host of the series Agri-Culture, the Martin County way.
This episode, we're going to share a special event we are involved in every year, and we're going to take you on a tour of a sweet corn farm.
We're going to start out with taking you to the Belknap Family farm, where we hosted our annual From the Ground Up event on July 27th.
From the Ground Up is a local Martin County group that started about 8 years ago. This group highlights agriculture in our county.
This year's theme was Made in Martin County, and all the products were produced right here in our local area.
The food was fantastic. We got to enjoy brisket nachos made with local whole grain milling tortilla chips and Indian fry bread, all made by JoJo's Barbecue. And for desserts, we had macarons.
Leah, are they macarons or macaroons?
I'm not sure, but they were good. Then we had tarts, danishes, all made by Atypical Acres, made with local Simply Homemade Jam.
The beverages were also local, with beer from Fairmont Brewery and iced coffee from Loxley Coffee.
We were also able to listen to a panel of speakers that included Brandon Nordstrom from CHS, Corey Bolam from Hormel, and Nicole Grice from Valero.
The Belknap family was also able to share a fair amount about their family history.
Our hosts for the night, Bridget and Greg Belknap, I want you to listen to their story, because there's a historical story about their farm and what it is to grow up in rural America, and especially in Martin County, and how their family has developed this great century farm. So with further ado, I'm going to introduce Greg and Bridget.
Thank you, Steve. I was told that we just had to host this and not say anything, but so apparently that changed. We have a picture right here of my great-grandparents, my great-grandfather Frederick and his wife Matilda, and we don't have an easel, so Shar has become our easel. But anyway, they moved here in 1902, built the house in 1910. My great-grandfather passed away in 1916. After that, my grandfather Cole and his wife Agnes lived here for a number of years, I think until 1952. My parents lived here from 1952 until 1980. And since then, Bridget and I have lived here. I did a little math, a little figuring, and I realized that I have lived on this place, in this house, longer than any one of my ancestors. Whether that's good or bad, I don't know. But the farm has been good for us. We've enjoyed being here. Sometimes the drive home gets a little boring because it's always the same, one of the same routes that we can take here from wherever we're going. But we've enjoyed the farm. The farm has grown. My dad was I suppose in the early days when he was farming, the farm was a way of life. It didn't matter if you made money on it or not, but my dad was a person who did numbers and knew what would keep him going, what would make the farm better, what would make his life better, and he did a good job at that. And I miss the man. He's been gone now for 7 years. Lived to be 98, so he was with us for a long time. But maybe that's about it. We grow corn and soybeans. We raise hogs, custom farm hogs now. Used to farrow to finish, and the barns got old, and the kids moved away, so we lost some labor. And anyway, now we've got another generation in. Our nephew John Brillmeyer is farming with us. He bought the acreage on the other side of the road, about 3/4 of a mile away, that my dad had owned for a long time, and built a house there. And so we're happy to have John here with us. I probably forgot a few things, so help me out.
Well, I probably see things a little differently with the house and everything. And Greg's great-grandfather was in the Civil War, and this house is cement block which there was a factory in Ceylon that produced all these blocks. And so this house is, you can't do a whole lot of changing with it, but that's pretty significant. And what else did I want to say about it?
Do you think that he got the inspiration?
Oh, yes. Okay. I think the inspiration for like the columns, we have rebuilt the porch because it fell down on us some years ago, but it was concrete columns and they were beautiful. And we were having dinner with his dad and in the house, and it fell, and I was just heartbroken because the columns broke. But we redid the porch, and I tried to keep the columns and stuff because I felt like Greg's grandpa, being in the Civil War, would have liked the homes down in the southern part of the country. And I was a city girl. I grew up in Mankato, and if I ever had to come to a farm, I think this was a beautiful place to come to. And I love being a farm wife, growing vegetables and my gardens, and I love parties. And it's been a long time since we've done this, but it's so nice to have all of you here. We thank you for all coming and enjoying what a blessing this place has been. I just feel like God has blessed us over the years so richly. We have just had so much fun here, have made a great living for ourselves here, and I give all the credit to Jesus Christ. Amen. So, that's it.
Thank you for coming.
You also close off the night auctioneering off local goodies, which all the proceeds go to the local FFA chapters.
Just like you did at land auction, 200, 2 and a quarter, I'm bid 200, 2 and a quarter, I'm a bid 200, now 25, 25, you're in, Leah, 200, now 25, 200, now 25, 25, being sold, guys, 200, now 25, let's go, 200, 2 and a quarter, I'm a bid, going to local FFA, guys, 200, 2 and a quarter, I'm a bid, 200, now 25, 25, being sold here, 200, now 25, 225, anybody else being sold, 225, fair warning, 225, 225, 225, sold it, $200. Bryce Bodine bought it. Congratulations, Bryce. Thank you very much. Bryce bought it for $200. We are moving on. Basket 5 of 5 here this evening. Basket 5 of 5, $100 starting out, moving ahead. 100, 100 half. I'm at 100, 125. I'm at 125 half. 120, 50, 75. I'm at 150 now. 75, 75, 75. Yes. Now 200. 200 quarter. I'm up at 200, 2 and a quarter. 2 and a quarter now half. 225 half, Jim. 225 half. 225 half. We is in here now. 225 half. I'm at 225 now. 50 now. 50 now. 50 now. 50. 225 half. I'm at 225 half. 225 half. Leah's in, Jim's out, 225, 50's all, 225, just nudging a little bit, 225, 2 and a half, now bid 225, now 50, now 50, now 50, now 50, 225 half, 225 half, 225, now 50, now 50, be sold, 5 of 5, going to a heck of a cause, 225, basket 250 on basket 5 of 5, 225 half, now bid 225, now 50, now 50, be sold, ladies and gentlemen, 225 half, 225, now 50, now 50, now 50, now 50, being sold, 225 half, 225 half. 225 half. Anyone else being sold? 225 half. I sold it $225.
Even though the temperature was hot, we had a great time at the local event, and we're looking forward to next year's. And Leah, did you see all those tractors that Greg Belknap had out in front for everyone to take a look at?
Yeah, that was a great entrance. I had a chance to visit the Gronewald Family farm. Take a look. Hi, I'm Leah Hartung, and I'm the host for the series Agri-Culture, the Martin County Way. We're here with the Gronewald Family farm today, and we're going to talk to them about picking sweet corn. Ross, would you like to introduce your family?
Yeah, I'm Ross Gronewald, and these are my girls. I have Ainsley, my oldest, and Ingrid and Elin. And we grow sweet corn here that we sell locally in town.
All right, well, it's kind of we were hoping to get a little rain today, but it looks like it missed us, so it is a little windy, so bear with us. Tell us a little bit about the history of your family, how it got started, how long you've been doing it.
Yeah, so this is our 4th generation here that's doing the sweet corn. Our other, I never grew sweet corn when I was younger, my cousins did. So that's kind of how we got started, but we raise corn, soybeans, and raise hogs here in Martin County. And this is just a project for my girls so they can learn how to save some money for college and learn some work ethic. So
Oh, that's great. How many acres of sweet corn do you have here?
it's a little over almost 2.5 acres.
Okay.
So
Okay. And then how many varieties? Is it just one, or do you have a couple?
yes, we have 3 varieties, 3 different maturities. So I try to stagger those by different planting dates also, so I can spread my product out through a longer season.
Okay. So when did you plant this?
So I planted this right the first week in April, about April 11th, well, second week of April, April 11th about. So we're into our second variety right now, and yeah, it's going well.
Okay. What variety are you on right now?
The variety I don't know the names
Oh,
exactly.
that's fine.
Leah.
No, I was just curious because I bought some a week ago, 2
Yeah.
weeks ago. What kind was
That
that?
was
The
that was
different
the
one?
earlier maturity that we're
Okay.
like where we're standing here.
Okay.
That we picked that was the real early stuff.
Yep.
And it's always probably our sweetest corn.
Okay.
But what we do find with that one is emergence isn't as good.
Yep.
And the wind really took the toll on that corn.
Okay.
And so it was laying down flat, and it was frustrating. And
Yep.
we're dealing with a little bit of earworm we do at the beginning of the season.
Okay. Okay.
It's frustrating.
Yep.
We try to check it for our customers,
Yep.
but it's part of the business, I
Right,
guess. So,
right.
So it's unfortunate.
Yeah. No, it was good.
Yeah. No, we try to do all we can to make it right for the customer. Some people don't mind certain things, and there's a lot of things that they don't understand
Right.
out in the field that go on.
So you can hear them picking in the background right now. Where do you guys sell the final product?
We sell at Fleet and Farm in Fairmont. Bonnie has been gracious to us, and we've sold there for 3 years. We sold other places prior, but we feel like that is home for us, and we want to try to keep that, kind of the same location so people know where to find us. So,
And how do you let people know that you're there?
so my wife Jessica uses Facebook to post when we're there and kind of what our supply is.
That's where I see it. So.
And a lot of it is word of mouth. Once the season starts,
Right.
people really kind of know.
Expect you to be
yes,
there. Yep.
and they know that. So, yeah, it's primarily Facebook, but also word of mouth.
Okay.
So, and that's the best, I think.
Yes,
So,
I agree. Yep. All right, and then how long will you guys be selling this summer?
we'll be selling as supply is available.
Yeah.
It depends. So we'll be selling through August. Typically, is what we kind of end up with. Some years we'll get in to September a little bit, but
Yep. Right when the girls go back to
Yes,
school,
it's
and
kinda
then they have to leave to go to school.
my last planting this year was a little bit spread out, so we might be a
Okay.
little bit later. But yeah, so it's hard to know on planting
Oh yeah.
with heat units and trying to stage it so it's all ready at the same time.
Yep.
And the thing we try to do is don't overplant, because we want to try to not waste anything and sell everything
Right.
we produce.
Yep.
Sometimes we get overlap, and that's hard because then you're wasting that product.
Okay.
And so over the last year, now especially this year, demand has been high. So it's been good. We've been able to sell out, but we haven't been there the whole day.
Okay.
In years past, if we do have extra supply, we will go to a food shelf.
Oh,
give
great.
it to a food shelf. So
Oh, that's great. Yeah,
So-
because I know I've noticed you guys have sold out pretty fast.
yeah,
So
it's been very busy this year. So
good. And you guys are reasonably priced too.
yeah,
So that
yeah,
helps.
yeah. That's part of it, but we want to keep it that way for another year. The girls, it's easy for us, and we know that we'll sell our product and whatever. I guess Jessica and I's vision when this first started was I wanted, the work ethic
Yep.
and saving money because it's going to go
Yes.
towards college. Also give back to our church and the community portion of that. So that was important to us, and just I don't know. it'll fill their time, right?
Keep you out of trouble.
Keep you out of trouble. So it's hard to juggle schedules and get everything done with everything else I have going on, and Jessica works a full-time job, but we're lucky enough to have my father-in-law behind us picking and my mom. So we have help. My mother-in-law helps in town. Bunch of people help
Yep,
us
I've seen
out.
her at the stand before.
So that we couldn't do it without them.
Yep.
So
a family event.
Yeah,
So that's great.
we probably should get some picking done
Yeah.
so we can get to town.
Let's see it.
All
Yeah,
right.
you do.
Sounds good.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Grandma, I can take that. Mom.
How to shuck the corn?
Yes. So we have to break off these shanks, and then we can just throw them on the field. And then we'll open this. Sometimes this is saved from what we just put on the ground. And we'll undo all of this green stuff. And then we'll take these silks off.
My boys call that the hair.
The hair.
Yep. That looks like a good one.
And then when you're ready and you're done getting all the silks off, or the hair, you can microwave it or either cook it in a pot with warm water and boil it.
Looks good.
Thank you.
Okay, so each variety is different, and so our other variety that we had just like last week, it was very short to hear on me, and because of the wind it was knocked down, so it's hard to like bend down, get it, and so then this variety is a lot taller.
Thank you for joining us with the Gronewald family as we get to watch them pick their sweet corn. We hope to see you soon.
Leah, that was a great report that you did with the Gronewald family. What a great opportunity for the family to work together and teach the young family good work ethics.
Thank you for watching.
And we'll see you in the next episode of Agri-Culture, the Martin County Way.